One thing I want to talk about before we bounce right here is this Twitch best trick. Twitch, I don't think we've ever reacted to this, but I want to kind of figure out what was going through your mind during this one right here. Let me pull this up.
Being back in Oz, I didn't even get to watch this event live. I saw the replay like 3 days later in a pub.
Not that
Look
one.
at the famous Stars and Straps.
I think we're having technical difficulties.
That
right
was
now.
forever ago.
This is 2005.
Yeah, 2005.
19 years ago.
Yeah, this is 19 years ago. This is the Staples Center event.
It was in the car park.
In the parking
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
there, yeah.
Car park.
Oh, wow.
Parking lot.
Car park?
Parking lot.
Car park?
What's that? Car park. Yeah, one thing about this event, I was at this event with Sheckler, actually. This was like one of the first X Games I think I went to. I think this was the first one in LA.
Bamberg's bike just, I think, done the reads on the up ramp. He's like,
Yeah, that was gnarly.
Yeah.
It was funny because when we got to X Games, everyone, you weren't there. Everyone was bitching about the dirt jump. Everyone's like, oh, we should take this thing out. No one's going to flip it or no one's going to do anything cool.
This?
And I remember me and Miller were on the Hawk Tour.
Yeah.
And I
Hawk
was
Tour?
doing, yeah.
The Hawk Tour.
And I was doing big flip whips, and I was like, "What can I do different that I'll be able to do there?" You know?
Yeah.
And I remember I was like, "I'll try a flip whip, no footer to one-hander lander." But when we got there, everyone was like, "Oh, we're gonna tear this jump down. Like, no one's gonna flip it, no one's gonna do anything."
There's the general.
And I was like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna flip it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not letting you guys get rid of this thing. I'm like, I'm gonna flip
As soon
it."
as they said that, it's like, all right, I'm flipping it.
What
now.
was
Well,
Deegan
no
telling
one
you
was
right
really
there?
flipping dirt jumps then. Everyone was only flipping the ramp. Like even Pastrana didn't flip that thing.
He
Nate
did
didn't
that
flip
bar
that
spin.
thing.
He did the
He did the
spin
bar
thing.
spin thing on like the 2-footer.
Yeah. The backside landing they used to flip on a mini bike.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, look at that crowd in LA, dude. That had
Dude,
to
it was
feel
huge.
incredible.
And that was the first time I really won something big. Like that was X Games. Like that was when Pastrana and Nate Adams were like winning everything. Like the baddest dudes there were.
Were you still on Militia at this time?
Yeah.
What
Yep.
is that? What was Deegan telling you right here when you come off the jump?
That's pussy shit.
Yeah, he told me to quit being a pussy because I was supposed to do a no-footed to one-hander and I only did no-footer. But my score was even still sitting in first place with
you're
that.
already in the lead.
Yeah. So
And what was Militia making at this time? Just T-shirts? Because you have Etnies, you have Sobe, you have
05.
Thor, you have
Echo.
I don't know
Kicker,
if they had the
Echo.
licensing agreement yet with who were they
La Jolla?
licensed? La Jolla Group. Yeah, I don't know if they were with La Jolla Group then, but when they were at La Jolla Group, they were making everything. But back then it was just like hats, t-shirts, hoodies,
The same couple
stickers,
of
like-
logos on everything.
Yeah, exactly. It was the same stuff. But for me, that was like my peak of like winning something because that was like
And then
the
you
first
won
big thing I won.
best trick at Winter the next year.
Yeah, and then a few months later, I won best trick.
Do you ever miss X Games at that level, or do you feel like it can't?
I think we all do.
I think every single dude misses X Games
like
at that peak right there.
The prize, like there was step up, there was best whip, best trick, freestyle, and as I said, there was a lot more riders. Like now they usually have 6 or 8 riders in best trick only. Whip I think is 10, but when we had freestyle in 09, there was 16 riders. I think 2010 there was maybe 10 guys, but like if you want the best of the best, you got to invite as many people and eliminate it down. So.
Especially with the talent pool that we see in today's time with everybody making content, there is a lot of talent still out
Yeah.
there. It's crazier than it's ever been.
The trouble is now with X Games, like I think with the money and stuff and all that, and it's not being as big a deal. Like a lot of the Europeans won't even come, even if they're invited, because
it's not worth it. They're not going to make
they fly over or pay a mechanic.
They're paying to come to X Games to do a TV show.
Yeah,
Do you still have this Echo bike?
Yeah,
that's
it's hanging
up.
in my warehouse.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And is it
bad.
how old is this bike? You
It's
think?
a 05.
Do you still ever ride it?
Nope, it's hanging from the rafters.
Really?
Yeah.
collecting dust.
Incredible.
That was the last time I rode it before I took it to DBK.
Incredible. Yo, the nostalgia and the history right here with the
Pull
freestyle
up.
world is insane.